Greetings, my most excellent friends and fiends. Welcome once more to the Draconic Verses. I am your humble host and curator, Ye Olde Dragon, at your service. Wow, what a week this has been. You may recall that last week I got an anonymous care package off of my Amazon wish list, consisting of a few amazing things. I got a Wave 3 microphone, a pop filter for said microphone, and a low-profile microphone arm for said microphone. And the marvelous Elgato Key Lite Air. All of these products, yes, are Elgato, which brings me to my first point. I want to make sure that you know that this is not a paid promotion, as it says right there. Not a paid promotion. I received nothing from Elgato, neither financially nor product. So, if they would like that to change in the future, I would not be adverse to that at all. But in any event, this is not a paid promotion. This is simply my reaction to some amazing generosity that I was so fortunate to encounter. So that was last week. That was last Sunday that someone sent me all those things. It came off of my Amazon wish list, as I said. It was signed from someone. And the note simply said, I hope this helps you out. So once more, I want to thank someone because this will indeed help me out. And I thought that would be it, right? I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll save up a little bit more for a couple of months. Maybe by Christmas I could swing maybe getting either the Streamdeck, or maybe go for the Facecam. Not the Facecam Pro, because that's a little bit more expensive. And even just, but be that as it is, somebody had to go and do it again. Now, I'm not saying that they had to go and try to top the other people, but, well, they certainly added to it. Now, you may have noticed earlier that I tweeted out some good fortune. And as you can see, right here, some kind people sent me a Facecam and a Streamdeck. And I say people because these actually came as two separate shipments off of my Amazon wish list. So, yeah. So, this is amazing. Okay, let me take that off. These are amazing. How do I know? Oh, because I got into these right away. In fact, at the moment, I am currently utilizing the Streamdeck to make things run a lot smoother than just by going in OBS and having to go up and down my list of sources and trying to make sure I get the right eyeball to do visibility and whatnot. But that's not all, actually. You may have noticed that I also did another tweet after I got down into the nitty and the gritty of the Streamdeck. And I came out with this. This is the profile. That's the right word, profile. This is the profile for my Marvel Snap game streams. So I had it all set up with the different scenes to set up, to transition to them, as well as to start recording and stop recording, and start streaming and stop streaming. And you may notice too, this is the amazing thing about it, you can make your own buttons, because I made the Marvel Snap button for myself. That's in the upper corner there. And I also put on a wallpaper, which is the new PC release wallpaper of the splash page from Marvel Snap. And that's what's underneath all of those buttons. It is just, it's so much fun to make stuff for this, but it is so much easier to navigate. And apparently it's not just for streaming. It's not just for streaming anymore, kids. No, because there are packages available for a number of different programs. There's packages and setups for Word, for Affinity Photo. I'm hoping there's one for Affinity Design because that's what I use to make my t-shirts. You can do so much with it. I'm hoping to use it in other things too. There is a package for DaVinci Resolve, so hopefully that'll help make my editing run smoother and faster so that I can actually post videos for you. But in any event, so I am using that right now, and I still have to get used to how soft or how hard to push the button. Phrasing. But I went completely off track there. But what else is new? It's me. So now, as far as the Facecam goes, well, I didn't make any adjustments to that because I'm going to do this a little bit as kind of a review as well as a reaction, as I said, even though it's not a paid promotion. I love the way this can do this. I mean, it's like it's a new toy, so I'm playing with it, you know? It's not a paid promotion. But in any event, I'm using the Facecam right now. Hi there. And you may notice that I'm a lot more clearer and livelier and animated. That's because I mean, I noticed the difference right away. Well, let me show you what I noticed because I'll bring back my Logitech camera, my dear, sweet Logitech 920C that was so generously gifted to me by two dear friends about 2 or 3 years ago, just prior to Season 2 of D&D Surprise Party. Because my old camera was just not hacking it. And they very kindly sent me the Logitech camera. So I want to thank them for that. And as such, I want to thank whoever sent this one anonymously. But anyway, well, here's the Logitech right now. Okay, well, right off the bat, you'll notice that just a little blurry. There, now it's back in focus. And that's the thing right now. Recently, the autofocus has been dying on the Logitech. And again, now to make it a fair comparison, I cut out all my tweaks, all my adjustments, and made both this and the Facecam from scratch, just base default settings. So you can see. Now, the first thing you might notice is that I'm looking a bit more pink. Well, why isn't that a bad thing? Well, it's not just that. I'm going to turn off my other camera. And now look, okay? You can see, especially when I move, I'm very blurry. And also, I really got to trim my claws. You notice that there is a bit of a green nimbus around me. And look at that, I'm already out of focus again. Now, the thing is, too, you may have noticed also when I put the video up there earlier that I was moving in the video very choppy and almost in slow motion. That's because that video was maxed out at 30 frames per second because that's what the Logitech is the max at for the 920C. Whereas the Facecam has at least a maximum of 60 frames per second, which is what I'm now going to be able to do. So I'm going to switch this off. Good night, sweet prince. I might end up using the Logitech as a second. I'm gone. Oh dear, where am I? Boop, there we are. Okay. So we are now back. And so yes, you can see that there is like no nimbus around me whatsoever. There is no glow of green. Part of that is also to the lighting. Speaking of the lighting, because I wanted to talk about that a little bit too, since I didn't really get to go into it, because that first video was just a reaction to getting all the stuff. And now this video is a reaction to using the stuff. I love the microphone. I love the Wave 3. Oh, wait, let me just again remind you. This is not a paper motion, I promise. So, but the microphone, I love the microphone. I love the software that comes with the microphone, that you can, how you mix it. Now, it took me a bit of doing to try to figure out how to separate things and how to put them in properly, and why was I coming in with an echo. And it's because I was going in with both the microphone and as well as the mic/auxiliary, which is how you handle all of them. Fortunately, there are numerous how-to videos about the Elgato products on YouTube. So by all means, if you want to get one of these, go out and get yourself one of these Wave 3 microphones. And they've got a bunch of different themes available too. They've got a Discord version. They've got a version for that new upcoming game Starfield. It comes in white as well as black. It also, the arm comes in white as well, and so does the Streamdeck. So I got the basic black version of the Streamdeck from whoever sent it. And there are also panels too. You can actually have find custom faceplates to put on to your Streamdeck as well, to make it more your own. Anyway, I was going to talk about the lighting. So the lighting is currently, I do have some lights above me with in my room. I'm no longer using my old photography light that had been with me for the last 3 to 4 years. I am going to use that occasionally, but for now, up there is fine, as well as long as I have my trusty Elgato Key Lite Air. And this thing is great. I have it shining over me to hit more onto the green screen. It's currently set at a cool setting. I put it all the way to the cool. But you can affect it with an app on your phone, so you don't have to go jimmying around with the settings on your desktop. So using it on my phone here, I can make it brighter. Oh, it actually corrected the light. It went up too bright, and it actually held it back a little bit. Because right now, the sun is blinding, and the heat here on Arrakis. I hope I don't get eaten by a bloody worm. But in any event, okay, let me put that back down, because I am, like the song says, blinded by the light. There we go. So we can have that there, and I'm still coming in pretty clear. There we go. That gets rid of the noise by having it just up a little brighter. Well, the thing is, too, I also need to tweak the settings on the camera itself as well. So, but the light is fantastic, and you can, right now it's set at the coolest setting, because you can set it to either be cool or a warmer setting. Now, the warmer setting is actually making me, well, it's giving me a little bit of color, but not enough really to make a difference. Plus, it does, in fact, play a little bit of havoc with the green screen. So changing it back to a lighter pale blue enhances the green screen as well. So all in all, these Elgato products are just amazing. And again, it's not a paper motion, honestly. Just to remind you, and to remind the authorities of YouTube and anyone else, that these were gifts that somebody sent me, anonymous gifts, to use for streaming and recording. And I did not get these from Elgato themselves, unless they did so in secret through my Amazon wishlist. I don't know. But in any event, if you need to improve your streaming, if you need to improve your recording, if you need to streamline your regular apps too, because you can use the Stream Deck to work with several programs, as I said before. it just works out so amazingly well. It really does. But in any event, thank you so much to the folks that sent these out here. Thank you to Elgato for making these amazing products for those kind anonymous folks to send me. And again, Elgato, if there's other products that you'd like me to review, and by all means, I'll be happy to. You can DM me on the artist formerly known as Twitter, Draconic Verses. Oh, I didn't make a button for bringing up the handles. Okay. Mental note: make labels. Okay, so you can catch me there. You can catch me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/YieldDragon. And of course, you can find me right here on the YouTubes, like it says right there underneath. It says youtube.com/the Draconic Verses. And by all means, friends and fiends, if you could do me a huge favor, and I mean huge favor, and give the video a like, give the subscription button a hit. You don't have to worry about the alerts. You know, if you don't want to be alerted to when a new video comes out, I know they're few and far between lately, I'm going to rectify that. But by all means, please, it helps get the channel noticed. It helps with the algorithms. It's always the algorithms. But it'll help me immeasurably if you can give those like and subscribe buttons a hit. That would be fantastic, and I would be most appreciative. So that's going to do it for now, friends and fiends. Thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. And it just boggles my mind, the generosity and kindness of folks. And I just wish you weren't so anonymous, because I'd really love to thank you in a more pragmatic way. But I will thank you with doing better, with succeeding, because that is what you have sent these things to do. And I will do my best not to let you down or disappoint you. So friends and fiends, that's going to do it. Thank you very much once more, and stay safe. Stay healthy. Please take care of yourself, and even more importantly, take care of each other. And remember, tell the folks that you love them. Believe me, it makes a difference. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.